Hi there guys and welcome to UFC 273. The prediction for the main card. It's the video time. We do have a full Discord for the MMA tips and everything else. There is a link in the description below to the Discord chat. If you click that, you should directly go to the channel itself. It should open the Discord app. And then following that, you will see the public picks. You will also see... Well, technically you won't see because there is a hidden section for Twitch subs that we do because we cover the live events. All my picks, I think, from now on are going to be in there before I do the live stream. But obviously, when the live stream does commence, I may change some of my predictions as and when we're going round because the atmosphere and the vibe from other fights can often lead to a different outcome from what my prediction initially was. With all out of the way, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and we are now going to crack on with the first fight of the main card, which we've got Vince and Mark, Madsen, the Olympian. That is who we're going with. Terrific wrestler, not to be trifled with, extremely good. I expect him to take this to the ground, hit some ground and pound, but mainly dominate, to be fair. That'll be the plan. Just keep top position, have Vince where he wants. And I think that's how it's going to end, start and end. It's going to be straight away, maybe a couple of exchanges on the feet, but then after that, it'll be straight down to the mat. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Moving on to the next fight of the night, we've got Danvers versus Torres. Personally, I'm going with... This is honestly like a flip of a coin here. But my opinion on this is... I believe... Mackenzie Dern, obviously with her being less experienced, and the amount of people that Tecia Torres has actually faced, for an example, Joanna, Jessica Andrade, Wiley Zhang, Marina Rodriguez, she's faced very, very good people and gone to decisions for them, and she's not being finished by them. I believe that is what is going to take Tecia Torres above Mackenzie Dern. I believe this will probably go to the judges. I think it's going to be a unanimous victory for Tecia Torres. Next up, I believe we have what everyone is calling the people's main event, which is Khamzat Chimaev versus Gilbert Burns. Goes one of two ways. Khamzat blitzes him within 2 rounds, or Gilbert Burns is Gilbert Burns. He submits him. I think Burns will not want to get into the wrestling exchanges, obviously, because that's where he's weaker. He won't want to do the stand-up either because we've seen Khamzat has great power. Not to trifle with Burns either because he does have KO potential. Do not forget he fought Usman not too long ago, and everyone was saying he could knock him out and he could also do it on the ground. And he did very well in that first round. If you're on the hype train, you're going Khamzat Chimaev by a TKO, probably round 1 or 2. But this is my argument for Chimaev. I have not seen enough of him to lay down a huge chunk of money on this guy. Because like we were saying in the Discord chat, we had a little brief to and against about it. He's not... Yes, what he's done is impressive, but it's not... He's not come across any adversary that's put him through some tough exchanges. As an example, right, the Meerschaert fight where he KO'd him in 1 punch. Yeah, right, that's great. We've seen it before. Masvidal Askren. I believe if Masvidal doesn't hit that knee, I think Askren wins that fight. Aldo versus Conor. Yes, Conor was on a massive hype train at that time and he was incredible. 1 punch knocked Aldo out. Does it really end the fight like that again within 1 round if that fight was to be rematched? I don't know, because Aldo was younger back then. I don't know if that fight ends the same way. It probably does, but I don't think it's anywhere near as quick. So, and then obviously Zhang Liang, what he did to that was incredible, but he was clearly stronger, clearly more powerful. It was a favourable match for Khamzat. And then you've got Rice McGee. I believe he has now left the UFC and gone back to Cage Warriors. I could be wrong. Please do correct me in the comments below. So Khamzat hasn't really had any tough fights, but what I really like is what Dana White said, and that was if he wins, it's him versus Colby, and that is the fight that I want to see. I want to see that more than the Gilbert Burns fight. Give me Khamzat versus Colby Covington. That's money right there. It really is. Because that could get very tasty in the press conferences. But official pick for this, I'm gonna get on the train. I'm going Khamzat Chimaev by TKO round 1 or round 2. Next up, we have the co-main event. I'm gonna try and keep this as brief as I can because I don't want this video to be very long. Aljamain Sterling, Petr Yan. Everyone is saying Petr Yan. I sort of agree, Petr Yan, but Sterling is in such a weird position. So he lost the first fight because, sorry, he won the first fight due to an illegal lead, but he was losing the fight, clearly losing the fight, and was definitely going to lose that fight. However, he's had over a year to prepare for this one guy, and he's had physical interaction with him up until the illegal knee. I can't think of another fight where someone has been hugely dominated, but had that experience to see how strong he is, how good he reacts, how quick he can adapt. We're talking about how adapting Petr Yan is, but Aljamain Sterling saw it first hand, and I can't think of another fight where another fighter has had over a year to prepare for the same fight. He knows exactly what Petr Yan can bring now. I'm thinking this is going one of two ways. Petr Yan absolutely dominates round 3 or 4 TKO, or Sterling submits him within 1 or 2 rounds. I really do not want to pick this one. That's just why in the Discord chat I have put Sterling by submission or Yan by TKO, because it's go with what your heart says, go with what your gut says, not what your heart says. Because I genuinely cannot pick a winner of this fight. I think people are sleeping on Sterling big style. I really do not know who to pick for this fight. I'm gonna go on the record in saying, for this video, I'm going initially right now, as of roughly 2:15 PM in the UK, Aljamain Sterling by a submission. And then we're going to move on to the main event itself. It's Alexander Volkanovski versus the Korean Zombie. Your winner by TKO in probably rounds 2 or 3 is Alexander the Great Volkanovski. Give us Max Holloway, or let's be quite honest, Conor McGregor. Try and cut down to 145. It's the only division you was good in. You're not good at 55. You're not good at 70. You're not going to be good at anything above 70. Drop down to 145. Sort your nutrition out. Sort your diet out. And give us Alexander Volkanovski versus Conor McGregor at 145. Because as much as Volkanovski needs to face Max Holloway again, on the other side of the coin he doesn't. He has beaten him by different judges every single time. Yes, he hasn't stopped him, but it doesn't matter. He is the best in the world in this weight division. It is that simple. Thank you for watching. We will be live. We will try to cover the event as best as I can. It is on stupidly late for us, but as I said, join the Twitch chat. We should be covering. Join the Discord. It is free. You can opt for the sub extra thing. All the picks become public in a few hours' time from now, so enjoy yourself. Bet safely if you do. And just stay safe and have a good time, man. All the best.